It can be the difference between being poor in retirement and being comfortable.
It's not something I really focus on because retirement's a long way away for me.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I wouldn't know a good super fund from a bad one.
Kira Ward is 23 and works in admin for a mining company. She is thinking about the future, but not as far as retirement.
You more think about putting your money and savings into a house and focusing on that for the future. You don't really think about super and how it's going to affect you.
Well, I think particularly for our young people, it's the earlier they start, the better.
Kira's boss, Paul Hockridge, is the CEO of Wirtgen Australia.
We encourage sort of active participation and taking interest in their super.
And Kira is keen to take an interest, but she's not sure how to begin.
It's something that I'd definitely like to look into, but it's sort of where do you start?
My view is you need to find the fund that has the best insurance for you.
The West Australian's personal finance editor, Neil Pryor, says parents should be encouraging their kids to supercharge their future.
By the time they get to, say, 65 or 70, this superannuation could be worth $1 million.
Neil recommends several ways young people can get into their super. Most importantly, choose a fund that offers the best insurance options.
Not all superannuation has all these different types of insurance. You need to actually look around to make sure your super fund has good cover in income protection, in life insurance and total and permanent disability.
Merge all your accounts into one. Don't just pick up a new account every time you start a new job.
After 3 or 4 years of working, you can have 6 or 7 super accounts, each with $1,000 or $2,000 in it. They will disappear over time if you don't bring them together.
Getting onto your super when you're young means you can take a few investment risks.
You don't need to hide away, tuck yourself in the harbour and think, God, the storm might come, it's going to take away my super. Well, if a storm comes, well, your super might get knocked around, but it's not going to destroy your finances forever.
Try to top up your super.
There are numerous ways of putting extra money into your super. You can actually salary sacrifice from your pay.
And remember, pensions may not be around in 50 years.
The federal government can't afford to keep on paying massive pensions forever.
And at the end of the day, Neil says you are responsible for your own future. Your fund can give you basic advice, but it's up to you to stay on top of finance news, ring around, look at the markets and do your own research while you can.
But I can say that your working career does go very quickly and before you know it, you're running out of time.
More than ever, superannuation could be the most important asset that young people have.